Yes, children can start building credit at age 13. What's a personal credit file? Okay, personal credit file is simply the file you have on you at the individual credit bureaus. And usually those credit bureaus, especially the large four, would be Enovis, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. If you're not too familiar with Enovis, check me out. I'm going to make another video to tell you about that credit bureau. But your personal credit file is really just a file that those individual credit reporting agencies have on you. If you were not lucky enough to have started creating your credit report at age 13, and yes, children can start building credit at age 13, but if you were not blessed with an individual who knew that type of information when you were a child, a lot of you did not start reporting on your credit report until you got your first job. Who knows, 15, 16, I'm not quite sure. Two things I want to make sure you caught that. One, children can start reporting or building credit at age 13. So if you are a parent or aunt or sister, brother, or someone with good credit, go back and add those kids so that when they turn 18 and they actually want to go out and use their credit, they absolutely can. The second thing I want to make sure you guys heard, if you do not have the ability to start building credit at age 13, then you will not start building credit until 16. There will not be a credit building process of like actually having credit, but the first time you'll have an entry on your credit report will be at 16 or whatever age it is that you get your first job. Usually most kids start at 16, so I say that. But your first job will be your first entry if you did not start building at 13. The second thing is, although you can build at 13, you report the first time when you're a teen, mostly 16, you can't actually pull your credit report until you're 18. This is why the identity theft with children is so popular, because these individuals don't know that they're victims until age 18. I would say to you guys, to help protect the personal credit file, I'm going to leave the information below, but get a security freeze. All you have to do is call these credit bureaus, state that you want to freeze your child's credit. You have to have your documentation, social security card, you need the birth date and all that information, and you can freeze that child's credit. That way, if anybody tries to use that social security number, you will be notified before anything happens. I will state that when you repair your credit or you dispute anything like that, that goes into your personal credit file. So every letter you've ever sent to any of the credit bureaus, whether you were being nice, mean, tell them your address was wrong, this isn't right, all of that is on file, okay? So at any time, if someone were to retrieve that, usually it would be like law enforcement or some form of the federal government may need it for whatever, but it usually would be for like as investigation purposes. That would probably be the only time someone would request your credit file. But other than that, your credit file stays with that agency. And when a company actually tries to extend you credit, they will, based off of which company they choose to pull from, they will get a synopsis or some summarization of what is in your credit file. And of course, that is how they come up with that credit report. That is why you see on there, when you have disputes, you usually see it in the remarks of the comments of the items that you disputed. And they may not necessarily state what that dispute was, or if the process, sometimes they listed this over, or that the dispute is closed, but that's something that I just recently started to see them do. Pretty much, it is a summarization of your credit file. So I talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Please subscribe and like and share this information. Have a good one. Bye.